Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Color Something. I'm going to be coloring all my drawings I did this week. The theme for this week's Draw Something stream, which was my normal drawing stream on Wednesday, was hot stuff. I got 5 drawings that I did that night, and I'm going to be coloring all of them right now, live on camera. So let me just go ahead and pull up the first one. Okay, so starting things off, we have so this is the underworld where there's all these demons and fire and brimstone and all the dark stuff. You know, it's that place. It's down there. But whereas on the surface we have volcanoes that spew lava and magma, and it's a disaster. Here, the volcanoes down there are kind of the opposite. They spew everything happy and joyful and sunny and bright and colorful, and the demons are absolutely horrified. You can see one of them is the one in the far bottom left corner has his foot burned off, and his other foot is getting burned off by it. It's like what lava is to us, that's what this is to them. It's like they just can't stand all the happiness. You got that one right. You got this one right here getting getting a face full of all the happy sludge. So yeah, let me go ahead and start coloring this. So we're going to start by coloring in the demons. Oop. You can see I kind of forgot to make this line solid. Let me fix that. Alright, there we go. Had to fix that up there. Go ahead and zoom back out. There we go. Hi, Irene Pena Music. How are you doing today? Yes, let me zoom out to give you the full image. So this is the underworld, what some may refer to as HE double hockey sticks. And I was explaining a couple minutes ago, like how volcanoes up here on the surface spew volcanic lava and magma, and it's just a disaster. Here, there's already, you know, fire and brimstone, so what their volcanoes spew out is happiness, sunshine, puppies, cotton candy, and ice cream, and all sorts of fun, happy stuff, and they're absolutely horrified of it. You can even see one in the bottom left corner that's got his feet burning off because he just can't stand all the happiness and joy. It's like the antithesis to what they're all about. So yeah, that's the drawing I'm starting off coloring right now. So right now I'm coloring just the demons, just varying shades of red. Eventually I will move on to coloring in the lava, and it'll be, you know, a bigger variety of colors. Thank you, Irene. Yeah, there's a drawing that I made inspired by Hippo's fascination with spicy things that I'm going to be coloring today. I can, if you don't have a lot of time to hang out here, I can do that one next so you can get to see it. I know it's a Saturday and a lot of people have stuff they need to be getting to do. They have a lot of stuff to do, so if you have a busy schedule, I can go ahead and do that one next so you get to see it. And also, let me get a shout out for Irene because she's an amazing streamer. Go click on her name and give her a follow if you're not following her already. She does singing and songwriting. She plays the guitar, and usually your husband Hippo's there with her playing the guitar, and she sings and he plays and they both play. It's a good time. Oh, Irene, that sounds cool. I'll probably be able to tune in tonight. I'm possibly going to finally start decorating my condo for Christmas, because it's now the 11th and I still haven't done it yet. Been busy with drawing and more drawing, and been doing a lot of drawing lately. Not only have I been doing my stream, I've also been doing birthday cards. Done a couple of commissions. So yeah, just in between all that, and I've also had to, you know, switch my cell phone over to T-Mobile from Sprint, because Sprint's network just, yeah, it's going away at the end of the year, so I have to get my phone transferred over. So there's been a lot of stuff going on. Hold on. Alright. There's going to be a lot of yellow in this drawing, so let me go ahead and start coloring in all the yellow. Already got the sun here. Going to get some of the stars colored in. Oh my gosh, Irene, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Alright, color in another sun. There's a couple of these. I kind of use some of the same few elements. Puppy faces, suns, cotton candy, ice cream. I kind of got to a point where I was trying to think of other things I could add in, but I was I was kind of, you know, struggling to come up with more, and I didn't want to keep the audience waiting, so I just kind of repeated the same few elements over and over again. But yeah, suns, puppies, gonna have kind of a rainbow color scheme for the lava that I'm gonna color in once I'm done with the stars. And Irene, I saw that you had a new Christmas song that you recorded. Was that new for this year, or was that like something you did last year and we're resharing? But I saw that when I was scrolling through Instagram. Oh, Irene, of course, happy to do so. It's always fun watching Hippo subject himself to whatever crazy spicy thing he has next on the docket. So he's done death nuts and jelly beans and peppers. Apparently he did spicy ramen on Wednesday with was it Davey he did that with? So I mean, what's next? I mean, he's already eaten a Carolina Reaper pepper. I mean, I think there's like one hotter pepper than the Carolina Reaper, so I guess he could give that a shot. But other than that, I'm not sure what else, how much higher you could go on the spiciness scale. I mean, I guess he could eat 2 Carolina Reapers at once. Or 3. Oh, looks like I got a gap. Let me close that up here. There we go. All right. All right, so I'm thinking for like the rainbow here. Let me go ahead and do like some light, like some pink for the cotton candy. Oh, I almost forgot to color in one of the demons. Oh. Alright. Got that done. So let me go ahead and find the other. I know there's at least one other cotton candy. There it is. So use the same colors I used for the other one. Pink for the actual cotton candy, then do a blue and white stripe pattern for the cone. Oh, and there's another sun I forgot to color. I'm oof. So many little details I gotta get colored in. Any other stars that I'm missing? Let me zoom out one more time and make sure. I think I got all those up. Nope. Wishful thinking. There's a couple more stars up here that I gotta get. And a sun. I think that's everything. Alright, so I'm just selecting the colors for the rainbow. Maybe do like do some green here. Okay, let's see if I can color this in. Oh, there's a gap somewhere. I think it's right there at the top. Oh, no, there's another gap. Okay, let me see. Okay, there. That worked. So I'm going to go ahead and make this one purple. And then make the middle of it blue. I was going to make this blue, but I don't want it to blend too much with the blue here, so I'll make this blue. That should look good. There we go. Big, bright rainbow colors to offset all the fire and brimstone. Yep. Accidentally opened a window on my desktop. Okay. So let me go ahead and just start spamming those colors all over the drawing. see if I got that. Nope, there's a gap somewhere. Okay, and there we go. Alright, there we go. Got more colorful lava spewing out. As for this ice cream cone here, I think we're going to make it chocolate. I think that'll contrast more with the other colors here. Hold on a second. Yep. Oop. Alright. So let me see what I got so far. Lots of colorful lava. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make the colors, how I'm gonna pattern the colors for this big giant puddle that's just moving further and further along, just sliding further towards these demons that are running from it. No! Oh! Green explosion. Alright, so I think this main big flood of multicolored lava is done, so I just gotta get this one last one over here. I also need to figure out what I'm gonna color the dogs as. Maybe make him like this tan color. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I think that's all the lava that needs to be colored in. I gotta get this ice cream bowl colored in too. Let me zoom in on that. Maybe have it be like vanilla ice cream with some hot fudge on it, of course. Add some caramel on top of that. And some cherries on top of that. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and work on these flames here next. is coming together. There's one more flame I gotta color in. Alright, so looks like I'm pretty close to done with this one. Irene, thank you for the lurk. Sorry if that. I'm sorry I'm a little late noticing that. It's been a while since I looked at the chat. Oh, oops. Make sure that that's... Alright. Oh. Nope, there's another gap I forgot to close up. Yeah, okay. Alright, that should do it. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. Oh. Alright, to top it all off, we'll go ahead and give the volcano some pink heart eyes. And I think that's it. I think this is pretty much done. Took quite a while. It took almost 45 minutes to color this whole thing in, but I really like how it turned out. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up a larger view. There we go. A volcano erupting in the underworld, spewing joy and happiness to the terror of all those who live there. All the demons. Alright. One down. Let me just make sure to save that, because I really don't want to lose all this work. Alright, next up. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I was gonna say this. I was gonna, do a specific one for Irene, but she seems to be. She's lurking right now. I'll go ahead and move on to the next one that I was gonna do, which is Heat Miser versus Santa Claus. There had to be at least one Christmas-related drawing in this selection because it is December. And Planetary121 here on Twitch made an excellent request for Heat Miser versus Santa, so here it is. Heat Miser and his little mini me's, I guess. That they're the ones who help him sing his theme song. And then Santa has his elves helping him out, and they're throwing snowballs, snow versus fire, the battle of the century, the battle for Christmas. So let me go ahead and get started on. I'm going to start with Mr. Heat Miser himself. Bringing up a reference pic just to make sure I have the colors right. And I could probably take a few creative liberties, but want the colors to be somewhat accurate to the real thing. Yeah, heat mines are all colored in. I mean, there's a couple spots I'll have to fill in later, but I'll do that off camera. Now I gotta basically do the same thing 1, 2, 3 more times. But hey, I did it once, so 3 more times won't be anything too difficult. That's sort of one of the the things I've discovered while doing these coloring processes is once I figure out the colors for one, that's determining the colors for the first time I draw a character or color in a character. Once I have those colors figured out, I can just basically use the same colors for all the other characters, so it's doesn't take nearly as much time to figure out because I already have all the colors chosen. Hey, that DJ Troy, great to see you. Yes, this is actually Santa versus Heat Miser. Let me turn the music down just a little bit. This is Heat Miser versus Santa Claus. I haven't gotten to Santa and his elves yet. I'm still working on, I just finished Heat Miser and his minions, so I'm just going to color in the fire background for them, and then I'll go ahead and turn my attention to Santa. But yeah, DJ Troy, great to see you here. How you doing? How's your weekend going? DJ Troy, thank you so much. Yeah, that was a really fun time hosting the Thursday night quarantine party. I could do it again, but it was, you know, kind of a nice turn to return to normality, seeing DJ Mike Brady hosting it once again last Thursday. But yes, thank you for being there, and thank you for watching and for the kind words. Oh! Red blood all over the place. It's a bloodbath. Or I just accidentally filled the entire screen with red. That could be it. Alright. DJ Troy, yeah, I'm having a good weekend so far. Thank you. It's a combination between being raised by my dad and me spending way too much time on Wikipedia. But yeah, my dad has definitely helped me be exposed to a lot of great older music. I kind of hate to refer to, you know, 80s and 90s as older, but I mean, that stuff's over 30 years old now. It's just kind of a sad reality. But yeah, easily, obviously one of the biggest influences in my music preferences. DJ Troy, yes, this was free-handed. I did have to use a reference pic for Heat Miser's likeness, because if I tried to do it without that, it probably looked out a whole lot worse. But this was free-handed. And yeah, I'll just basically draw whatever's requested, you know. Heat Miser versus Santa Claus. Later down the line, I got a request for, let me see here. Later on, I'm going to be drawing coloring a request I got for chili peppers roasting chipmunks over an open fire. So I just basically drew what was requested. So it can pretty much just be anything. I do try to keep it family safe and not super complex. There was a period where I was doing drawings that took me like 40 minutes to do, and I don't want to spend that much time on a drawing usually. But yeah, I mean, it's basically open format. You request it, I'll draw it. And my normal drawing stream is on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific. This is my coloring stream that I do Saturdays at 1 Pacific, where it's just me coloring in. And it's not really a whole lot of interaction or anything. It's not like you make requests. you can just, you know, pop in, say hello, make some conversation. I'm just gonna be here until I finish coloring all these, and then I'll be done. Oh yes, DJ Troy, yeah, that Chili Peppers one's pretty fun. I actually even went as far as including the Chipmunks. Not just, you know, I mean, obviously there's a couple just regular Chipmunks, but there's also, you know, Alvin, Simon, Theodore. I managed to squeeze them in there as a cameo. Okay, I think that's it for this side of the drawings. Let me go ahead and move over to Santa and his elves, who not looking so jolly in this picture. Though I guess since they're heading into a big battle, they might not. Maybe jolly isn't the best way to go. Oh, are you working right now, DJ Troy? What are you up to? What are you working on? If you don't mind me asking. Oh wow, 2 streams. That's pretty cool. Congratulations on getting part of, you can be part of a raid train. I was just part of a raid train a couple of weeks ago. It's my first time doing it. It was pretty fun. I'd definitely do it again. Is it going to be like a holiday-themed raid train? Last year, my dad did participated in one called A Not So Silent Night with like a ton of other DJs from around the world. Happened somewhere around the middle of December, like probably a week before Christmas. But that was a really fun time. Hold on a second. Now, I was going to draw Santa with gloves. Now he's going to do this with his bare hands. Santa's a real fighter. He doesn't need no gloves. Oh, okay, so it started yesterday. Cool. The elves, on the other hand, aren't nearly as brave as Santa. They're not quite as bold, so they're gonna wear gloves. Santa's willing to do it barehanded. They're not quite so brave, and they're also carrying snowballs, so that kind of factors into it too. Anyone who's held bear snow in their hands knows that stuff is cold. Did I say bear snow in their hands? I meant snow in their bare hands. I get my words mixed up easily. Oop. Actually, left a gap open. Let me fix that. So, DJ Troy, what kind of graphics are you designing for it? The ray train, I mean. Sorry, should have been more specific. Oh, that's awesome. It'd probably be a little more yellow in color if that was the case. But these look pretty white to me, so I think they're safe. Okay, so I did say a minute ago that on this coloring stream, you can't really make requests. I should have thought before I said that. You could make a request if you wanted me to color something. If you thought, think a color choice for something would be really good. I'm open to suggestions. Sometimes I might not pick the best color. If you think that another color might be better, I'd be willing to take that suggestion. Playing the ray trains graphics to my scenes in OBS. Cool. Anything Coca-Cola? Well, I can do a drawing with Coca-Cola in it, for sure. I do generally like to have, I mainly had it in mind to have like requests made during the show. But there's been one or two occasions where I'll take a request ahead of the show and then do it during the show. For some people that might be more convenient. They may have something going on Wednesday night and might not be able to make it into the chat, so I get it. Alright, looks like I got all the elves colored in, so I just gotta get these presents colored in. Alright, so I got these 3 smaller presents, now I got the big present. What colors will I use for this? Oop. Oh. Wow, got a lot of gaps to fill in. Oop. Oh, alright. Looks like I forgot to draw a line here. This thing with digital coloring is there will be these little gaps that pop up that if you leave them left open, it'll just spread the color all over the drawing, and I don't want that. So I gotta figure out where the leak is and patch it up like this. There we go. Where's the leak, ma'am? Oh man, DJ Troy. Where do you live? Where is it raining? Well, where do you live where it's raining? Where I live, it does rain occasionally, but the biggest problem we have here is the wind. The wind will blow like crazy. Like this morning it might even still be. It was at 22 miles per hour. I don't want to go outside if I don't have to. Outside if I don't have to. Alright, got another leak to patch up. And it is right here. There we go. North Carolina, okay. So that's about, you're like way over on the East Coast, like 3 hours ahead. I'm over in the Tri-Cities in Washington, so I'm on the Pacific Coast. Alright, I think this is about finished. Yeah, I think this is done. Go ahead and save it, and I'll bring up a larger view so you can get a closer look at it. Planetary 121, you're right on time. Just finished coloring your Heat Miser versus Santa request. What do you think? Give it one more save, and move on to the next one. And yeah, Planetary 121, this is the east side of the west side. It's definitely not Seattle. Okay, so this one right here, this was inspired by Irene Pena, who was here earlier. She might still be lurking. Her husband, Hippo, who plays music with her on stream. His been doing a number of spicy food challenges. He's eaten ghost peppers live on stream, Carolina Reaper peppers live on stream. Just recently he did a challenge where he was trying the Bean Boozled jelly bellies, where they had peppers flavored like sriracha peppers, habanero peppers, jalapeno peppers, Carolina Reaper peppers. So in this drawing, this hippo is eating Spicy's Carolina Reaper jelly beans. So as opposed to the Bean Boozled, where it's like you have a 1 in 5 chance of getting a Carolina Reaper, here they're just all Carolina Reaper flavored jelly beans. And whereas, you know, Hippo would normally just eat 1 jelly bean at a time, here he's just downing 5 of them at once. And what ultimately happens is they enter his stomach, they convert into fire, soon his entire stomach is full of fire, and he lets it out on his foes. So we have a fire-breathing hippo. So that's what this drawing is all about. Let me go ahead and color it. Yeah, DJ Troy, they are no joke. I don't have the guts to try them. I'm not a spicy food kind of person. Oh man. I mean, I have experienced jalapeno poppers, which are kind of a crapshoot. Sometimes, there's been a couple times where I've gotten one and it's actually not spicy. Not too spicy. The flavor doesn't really do it for me, but it's a lot more tolerable without the spiciness. And there's been at least one jalapeno popper where I put it in my mouth, seemingly it's fine at first, and then... and I can try drinking as much liquid as I want, it'll stay in there for like a good 20 minutes, and I feel very scared of trying anything else, any other poppers, because I can't stand the heat. Like, maybe a little heat is fine, but that's just overkill for me. But as far as spicy food goes, probably the most infamous example of eating spicy food that I can remember personally is, so I used to go to Top Foods, which is now Hagen. Maybe there's Top Food stores still outside of Washington, but where I live, they're gone, I believe. So what happened is I went with my parents and we got barbecued pork for a snack, and we got some hot mustard with it. I forgot that it was actually hot mustard, so I was just thinking, ooh, mustard, it's, you know, some condiment, it's something I can dip my pork in. So I took a slice of pork, put a big amount of hot mustard on it, and just took the whole thing and put it in my mouth. I had a stomach ache for the next half hour. That stuff was it was rough. Didn't make that mistake again. Alright, so that's scene 1 done. Now on to scene 2. Zoom in a little bit so I can close up this gap. Make that a little bit darker. Yeah, that's better. Is Tool Brush my business? Do you mean Toll Booth? Yes. Toll Booth Publishers is it's a semi-fictional publishing brand that I came up with when I was in grade school, and I started putting it on all my artwork and books and comics that I made. So I just kind of stuck with it, and now it's just kind of my default brand name. So yeah, both my Facebook page and my Instagram page, where I post all my artwork, is under the name Toll Booth Publishers. It seems like it might have been a little easier if I had just named it Andy Brinkeroff 92, the same name as my Twitch channel. I've considered it once or twice, but I've just stuck with the Toll Booth name. DJ Troy, no. This is just a hobby. I work for Goodwill. I'm coming up on 5 years of working in Goodwill's e-commerce department as the shipper. That's how I make my living. This is just a nice little side hobby that I do. I think that'll do it for scene number 2. We'll move on to number 3. It's a 4-panel comic. So yeah, this was my stomach after I ate that big dab of hot mustard was just completely in flames. Was not the best. Felt kind of uncomfortable. Not sure how I feel about that color. Change it up a little bit. I'm going to color in these two lions that are trying to escape the fiery blaze. Use the same pink mouth color. There we go. Alright. So I got all the characters colored in. I'm just going to put like a little splash of color around each of these scenes. Just kind of flesh it out a little bit more. And also I got to fill in this lion's mouth with pink. There we go. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and change the hippo's mouth here just to contrast more with the background. I mean, you gotta make an entrance somehow. Might as well do it in style. And I think this is done. Let me go ahead and bring up the larger view. Alright, one more save. Alright, so that's 3 drawings, and it's been close to it's almost 2 hours. I've been here for an hour, 47 minutes. Done 3 out of 5 drawings. We're moving on to number 4 right now. Another request for Planetary 121. Here's the one I was talking about earlier, where the chili peppers are roasting chipmunks over an open fire. And Alvin, Simon, and Theodore are here in the foreground trying to sneak past and not be detected by the chili peppers, because, well, you can probably assume what will happen if these guys see these guys. Would not be good. Oh, and just as another little extra gross detail, the chili peppers have foot sweat that is hot sauce. If you ever wonder where your hot sauce comes from, it's literally foot sweat from the chili peppers. I mean, what else can you really say about that? It's just, some questions are better left unanswered. Where does hot sauce come from is one of them. Well, It looks like they both, actually, it looks like they both have red eye. They're both sick. Oh, wait, were you talking about when I accidentally filled in the eye? Yeah. Yeah, that would have been unfortunate. So I've been having a good time so far on this stream, but gotta be honest, I've been sitting here for almost 2 hours, and I could probably use a bit of a stretch and maybe also a hydrate. If anyone wants to redeem some channel points to redeem a hydrate or a stretch for me, I would greatly appreciate it. And I should just call them channel points. They're frog monks. They're specifically called frog monks. So if you want to redeem some frog monks for a hydrate or a stretch, I would greatly appreciate it. Planetary 121, thank you. Alright, thank you, Planetary 121, I needed that. Alright, back to work. Alright, zoom back out again. Just a little bit. Alright, so we got the sweating peppers. Now let me go ahead and move on to the chipmunks on the open fire. Over the open fire. Alright. Let me go ahead and move on to the famous Chipmunk trio. Gonna start with Alvin! I didn't even think about it, but this actually is just another Christmas reference in one of my drawings. The Chipmunks did originate with a Christmas song. I didn't even think of that when I put them in the drawing initially. I was just like, oh, well, you know, it's the Chipmunks roasting on an open fire, so obviously there's got to be, you know, Alvin and the Chipmunks. But yeah, I mean, these are technically Christmas icons. Their first song was a Christmas song, and it was actually even before the Chipmunks were officially a thing. The creator of the Chipmunks just sped up his voice and thought it was kind of a funny effect, and it ended up spawning the whole Chipmunks brand. It's pretty remarkable, actually, how it all started with just that song. Alright. So I think at this point I just need to add a little extra splash of color around this scene and I'll be done with this one. Hello? Okay. There we go. Yeah, I think I like this. Let me go ahead and save it and bring up a larger view of it. And Dave is probably wondering where the Chipmunks have gone off to. Alright, one more save, and then it'll be time to move on to the last drawing for today. This is one that I came up with myself. Was not by request, I just came up with it before the show. It's basically a peek into the secret life of candles. So basically you got so the candles, their wicks are lit whenever they're awake, and they go out whenever they're asleep. And the more that, of course, their wicks are burning, the shorter they get, and eventually you get to be like this guy. And so they need to they end up buying extensions to extend their lifespan. And initially, it kind of the extension they get will contrast with the rest of their body, but it'll eventually meld together to all look the same color. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about it, so let me go ahead and color it. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this part right here. Oh no, hold on. Trying to erase all of that. All right, I think this is good. I'm feeling good about this. So I'll go ahead and bring up the larger view. And that is it. That is all the drawings I have this week. So I'm going to go ahead and do my end of show recap, and then I think I'm just going to end the stream. Thank you for everyone who's been hanging out and watching. I appreciate your company. Let me go ahead and bring up the larger view again so I can show all the drawings for today. Alright, so this one is a volcano erupting in the underworld, and instead of spewing out lava and fire, it's spewing out happiness and sunshine and rainbows, and all the demons are running away in fear. A couple of them even get this one gets a face full of lava, this one gets his foot burned off by the lava, and his other foot is getting burned off. It's strangely gruesome. Alright, next up is a request for Planetary 121. Here is Heat Miser versus Santa. Heat Miser has his mini-me's, and Santa has his elves, and they're going out into battle with each other. It's fire versus snow. It's the battle for Christmas. Will it be a green Christmas or a white Christmas? Only the outcome of this battle can determine that. Alright, next up, this is a hippo eating Carolina Reaper jelly beans, and they land in his stomach, they convert into fire. Pretty soon his stomach is full of fire, and so he breathes the fire out at his foes, so you got a fire-breathing hippo. All thanks to jelly beans. And next up, we got a couple of chili. This is another request for Planetary 121. It's 2 chili peppers roasting some chipmunks over an open fire. And you got Alvin and his brothers here trying to sneak under the radar, not be seen by the 2 peppers. And last up, the one that I just finished, The Secret Life of Candles. Basically showing how candles are only lit when they're awake. They're not lit when they go to sleep. And they have to keep buying extensions to to live longer, because once they get really short and they finally burn out, that's it, they're dead. It's a kind of a morbid parallel universe. Really, you can take just about anything and anthropomorphize it, and there'll be some kind of grim implications no matter what it is you're anthropomorphizing. So yeah, there we go. That is all the drawings for this week. So I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream now. Thank you to everyone who watched and lurked. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and take care. See you next time. I'll be back on Wednesday with another drawing stream. Have a good weekend, everyone. Bye.